Hello, hello. Welcome to the channel. My name's Nobby. Thank you for tuning in to episode 7 of our Path of Exile beginners playthrough. Playing in the Affliction League now, 3.23, and we are playing as Zizaran Boneshatter Slayer eventually. Currently a Boneshatter Duelist until we do the first labyrinth, then we can pick our subclass. What's a labyrinth, I hear you ask? You'll find out soon enough when we get there, towards the end of Act 3, 4. I'll probably run it always over level for the lab, but it just takes a bit of pressure off. Don't worry as well, guys, if you are over level. Play the game like a single player RPG, explore everywhere, read all the lore your first time in, just enjoy the 10 acts, because the next time you play it, chances are you're just going to pretty much ignore the 10 acts lore and just zoom to the end game, which is what most of your streamers, if you're watching streamers, have probably already done. Chances are we are 2 days in now. It's Sunday lunchtime, the 10th of December, so the league's been live 2 days. Chances are the amount of content creators that are already at end game, and they've probably died 3 or 4 times in hardcore and still got those other characters to end game as well. We don't play like that. We play nice and slow because I want this to be a beginner's playthrough. I appreciate a lot of Zizaran's content. He's a very knowledgeable guy. He's got 25,000 plus hours in this game. But his Everything Explained videos at 5.5 hours long, trying to teach a new player everything there is in the game, honestly would be information overload for me. I wanted to slow it down, really slow it down, give you a chance to play along with, learn the game slowly, as I wanted to learn the game when I first tried it, because this game is fantastic. It's free to play. It's a really fun game. Every 3 months you get brand new mechanics to play with, new builds to play with, new skills to play with. And if you want to skip a league or two, it doesn't matter. Because it's free to play, you just hop in the next time. If it takes your fancy. You know, there's no right or wrong way to play this game. Ring. Chromatic recipe we'll take. Work our way through. This is the ship graveyard. We're now working towards the Act 1 boss. Dare I say it. Finally near the end of Act 1. Probably still be a couple of episodes before we get there. Okay, Leap Slam has leveled up. Maybe I should remember I've got that and actually use it a bit more. Because at the minute, I've not used it at all. There you go. There's Leap Slam. Rustic Sashes. Leap Slam leveled up as well. Large Mana Flask we may as well take. Ideally now we're looking for rare... Sorry, not rare flasks. You can't get rare flasks. Magic flasks is what we're looking for. You're taking a while to kill, aren't you? Go on. Go on, get down. That's because they're empowered by the Wildwood. It's only a blue mob. Max Life Ring Blue. We might have a look at that. More currency items we'll definitely take. Lots of jewellery dropping. Always worth taking the jewellery. They literally take up 1 slot in your inventory. They're a nice thing to pick up if you're just after trading it back in town for currencies. Right, Fairgrave's there we can talk to, but to demonstrate the fact that the quests auto-pop, we're going to ignore him for now. His quest is to pick up something called the Allflame in a cave shortly. When we get to that cave, we'll just go in and do the Allflame. Just to demonstrate to you the quest auto-pop. I know we've talked about it previously, and a lot of your content creators will just be running straight to quest objectives and not even accepting the quests because they know where they are that the auto-pop. Anything over here? This might be the cave that we need. It is indeed. Take the scrolls. Thank you very much. Let's jump in here then. Go and clear this cave. There's another Wildwood here. They're popping up all over the place, aren't they? Now, they are great for XP, and they're good for some gear as well. I might ignore that one, though, because if I do another one and start empowering all these bosses, they're possibly going to hurt. So we'll keep going. We'll ignore this one. Lots of blues dropping. I'm really on the hunt for yellows now. There we go. There's a level. Level 16. Fantastic. We are on more two-handed damage. And lots of skill gems leveled up. I think everything could level up. It's Frostblink when we get that we don't want to level, isn't it? And possibly War Banner as well. I'll need to check that. We shall have a look in a minute. A yellow item. Let's have a look, see. Skills. Let's just go back a little bit. War Banner can be level 20. Precision wants to be level 1. And Frostblink wants to stay at level 1. Everything else can go up. Alright, well, we've not got either of those yet. Precision or Frostblink, so we'll be okay. Work our way through this cave. More scrolls, more currency. It's a dead end, so it must be down there to the left then. Here he is. There we go. Nothing of any great interest there, but when we click on her, she will drop something called the Allflame. And there you go, that's auto-popped the quest that Fairgraves would have given us to just go and hand that into him. So he was down here. So we'll head this way.
Can't do this just yet.
Frankly, I would stuck my
There we go. Drop a totem. We're going to get attacked here.
It pains me greatly to do this. Hard times call. Sure.
That's a chromatic recipe. We'll take that one. There we go.
It's not every day that I get to do the legend.
Okay.
Thank you, Fairgraves.
Work our way up for this zone's exit point now, which should be the Cavern of Anger, I think. Lots of scrolls. Thank you very much. Here it is. Cavern of Wrath. And I think there's a waypoint in here. There is indeed a waypoint in here. Lovely. Straight back to town then. Let's do a sell. You're going to give us... None of them we need, so we'll just take any. It doesn't matter. Anything worth identifying? That might be... Oops. Shift, not control. No. Just to sell, just to sell. That's to sell. Nope. Nope. Let's have a look at that one. Nope. Nope. Plain ring. Chromatic recipe. Chromatic recipe. Yellow item. Yellow item. Rustic sash will save. Large mana flask will sell. We're looking for greater ones now. Movement speed, fire resist, cold resist, and dex is alright. It's evasion, not armor based, and it's only got one blue socket. We're on the red for our totem, so no. And we can sell that. Okay, there we go.
Take care.
Put that in there. We got a topaz ring from that. That was from the green gem, and I think one of these rings gives you a topaz ring back. So effectively, if you had a blue gem and one of these rings, and you hadn't already got a cold resist ring, that would give you a cold resist ring. Just one of the vendor recipes. That's why that ring's popped back up in our inventory, but we're getting rid of.
Farewell.
We'll take that out. We've only got 3 scrolls of wisdom, so we need to be wary of that. Although there's some vendor recipes you can trade some of these orbs. You'll get lots of these in the playthrough. You can trade these in for scrolls of wisdom. You can also swap portal scrolls for scrolls of wisdom as well. There's a few options there. Right, Bestel for our reward. Passive skill point. Thank you very much. Let's pop that in. So we are heading this way. Let's have a look at the tree. We are indeed. And then we're going to go down for life, max life, life regen, max life. And then we want these armor and evasion ones because they give elemental resistances as well. Fantastic. All right. So we're going down here for these life first. I like it. Good stuff. Right. Let's get back in there. What are we on? 13 minutes. We have time. Merveil's Caverns. I'm not going to do the Wildwood, just in case it empowers Merveil at this stage in Act 1. I'd rather just get through and not not die, because she can be quite rough, especially for a melee class. We'll see. We're doing okay at the minute. Fingers crossed. We're doing all right. Scrolls. We shall take scrolls. This looks like a dead end. It is indeed. All right, then. Let's back up. Bunch of blue mobs. Chance of dropping better gear. Also, more XP from them as well. Okay, that's a dead end as well. Maybe this way? There we go. This will spawn a named mob that we need to deal with. Thank you very much. You dropped nothing of any interest. Great. Never mind. Let's carry on. Dead end that way. Okay, this is the right way. It is indeed. Cavern of Anger. I knew one of them was called the Cavern of Anger. See? No waypoint in here. In fact, it is this one I'm not going to touch. We didn't touch the other one, but it's definitely this one I'm not going to touch. Armorer's Strongbox. There's what I was going to say. It's not opened yet. There we are. Anything? Gloves and vest. Alright then, a couple of yellows to trade. Work our way through here. We're going the right way. Another treasure chest is going to spawn yet another mob. Thank you very much. Nothing that we can use, unfortunately. Let's carry on. Dead ends everywhere. All right then. Need to go around by the looks of it. More currencies we shall take. Aha, we are here. Right. Act 1 boss. We want to equip that. I think we'll go with that ring for now. It's only for this boss, but we do want as much cold resist as we can get. 51%. That will help. All right, let's go. This might be death. Let's get some ads. Try and at least get a little bit of refill on the pot. There's a level. That was handy. Okay, second phase of the fight. There we go. There you go. If you got that far, well done. That's the end of Act 1. Right, lots of yellows. Lots of yellows to pick up as well. Fantastic. Alright, let's pop a skill point in. So we are going down for more max life. We're at 403, which at the end of Act 1 is really good. I want to try and keep ahead of that curve if we can. Okay, let's just jump through here. Do I need to? Yeah, we might need to. Let's jump back to Act 1 town. Go and do a sell.
I thought you were a fool.
Right. Gloves. Now, they do have the right links. Armor and evasion. A bit of cold damage, bit of lightning damage. Regenerate life and lightning resist. Right, okay. For the sake of being able to use our war banner, we'll take those, I think. Ooh, two-handed yellow sword with a green and +1 to the level of socketed melee gems. That might be all right. We'll take that back. We have got dash in there, which we can put back in, but we don't necessarily need dash. Frostblink is the next one, it reckons. But that is yellow. compared to that. Now, the fizz damage is the same. 17 to 29. 17 to 29. What else has it got? We're going to get 17 to 33 fire damage. 2 life per enemy hit. Yeah, that'll do.
Farewell.
Drop those currencies in. We'll take those gloves purely because we can now have our faster attack set up with Leap Slam. But we can now put War Banner in as well, which is an aura. Gives us increased accuracy and nearby enemies take 8% increased fizz damage. I'll explain what auras do in a second. We can also have a yellow weapon finally. It is only a sword. Ideally we want axes, but for now that'll do. We will put that ring back in. We can now sell that cold resist ring. That served its purpose.
Goodbye.
Quite the lady.
Speak to all the NPCs. Make sure we're not missing a reward. There we go. Stash those. Right, let's get to the Act 2 town. Southern Forest. We've also got a Wildwood to do here. I might go and just jump in this one. Right. War Banner. I want that on my control button. Purely because it's an aura. So, control and Q. It will reserve a bit of mana. In this case, it reserves 10%. But this now is persistent. This will always be on. Unless we die, then we have to reset it. But this will give us increased accuracy. Nearby enemies will take increased fizz damage. We'll go in here. We're also getting a buff here with cat gaining stages. Okay, looks like we're following these blue wisps. Quite hard to see. There's a chromatic recipe. We'll take that. Orb of Chance, chromatic orb, scroll. Seems to have hit a dead end. Aha, here's some wisps. Okay, there's some gloves, unique. Have a look at those in a minute. Get out of those explosions, they could hurt. War Banner can be leveled up. And there we go, we are out of time on that one. Right, increase attack speed, increased armor and evasion, regenerate 3.8 life per second, recover 20% of life on rampage. Kills grant an additional Val Soul if you have rampaged recently, and it gives you rampage. You gain rampage bonuses for killing multiple enemies in quick succession. Now, 63, increase attack speed, armor and evasion. I mean, they're not bad. We could equip them. We'd have to lose the War Banner. They could probably be an upgrade, a decent pair of leveling gloves for now. But I think we'll leave them. We will stash them because we'll collect them up. But I think we'll leave them for now. Worth mentioning as well, let's go back. I was holding Alt. If you've got in your options, as I showed you at the start of the playthrough, if in your options you've got the show all details, detailed tooltip, you'll get to see all this information when you hold Alt, whether it's a unique modifier, whether it's a prefix, a suffix, what tier it's rolled, because different item level gear could roll a higher tier on its percentages. Doesn't necessarily always. It could still roll a low tier, but higher item level equals possible higher tier, which equals possible higher value rolls. All right. With uniques, there's no changing of these, but that one, I mean, it's all right, I suppose. Okay, well, this sword seems to be doing okay. For now, we do want to be on an axe, really. We're going straight into the town. No messing around. We're on 26 minutes. Perfect timing. All right, let's go and accept some quests. Einhar. This is one of the old league mechanics called the Beastry League. So we'll go and do his mission. We'll talk about his mechanic. The bandits, our build here recommends we kill all. It was at the top of the notes, so we'll go and deal with that. Let's just go and accept all these quests. I think that's it. Let's go and sell to Groost. That's all we've got to sell. Definitely need some wisdom scrolls, don't we? And we shall pop them away for now. Right, folks, that'll do for this episode. If you've got this far and you're playing along, well done. You've completed Act 1. Only 9 more to go, dare we say. Thank you for watching, folks. Really appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos. If you are enjoying, please leave a like on them. It does help other people find them. And if you are new around here, I would love you to subscribe to the channel. Help this little hobby channel grow. Have a great rest of your day. Good luck in Path of Exile. I'll see you soon. Take care.